What's up, guys? I'm eating my bacon, tomato, spinach, and olive pizza from Domino's. It's pretty good. So, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Piano Tuning Guild. Um, a lot of forums and things that I've had in the past have been kind of lame. And, like when I was into saltwater fish tanks and different things, you get a lot of angry people, you get a lot of people who think they know everything, and they try to force their opinions on you. They have no basis of knowledge except for maybe a little bit of experience. So when I would get on, I was really invested in it and invested in the type of creatures that I would keep. So I would look at textbooks, marine biology textbooks, anatomy, like fish anatomy textbooks, ichthyology, different things like that. And it was often really difficult for me to get along with the other people because they would be so adamant about their choice, like their use of different tools, whereas I would say, well, this particular fish or coral isn't from that region of the ocean and therefore doesn't need that particular tool or temperature or salinity or whatever. Anyway, getting too far into that, but it was a frustration for me as far as working with other people in forums. So as a general rule, I try not to join forums. So I was naturally a little skeptical when I went to the Piano Tuning Guild. I went with a tuner who tuned my piano. He invited me to go to check him out because I told him that I was interested in piano tuning. And so when we went, it was really good, actually. It was more than I expected. The people were all really friendly and really welcoming, and we sat in chairs and listened to someone lecture, and I'm assuming that's kind of what they do every time. I've only gone once so far, but I really liked going. I really enjoyed it. I got a lot of information out of it. That particular day, we talked about business and how to like keep clients and how to work with them well and interact with them, I suppose, to kind of convince them like regulation is necessary, different things for your piano are necessary, how to deal with like money, how to deal with pianos that aren't tunable and to help them out with that, different services that we can provide and looking at it from a business aspect. So it was really good to get to know other tuners, to hear the lecture, to hear other people's ideas and opinions and experiences as far as the business is concerned, since there really is no textbook and no official way like there was in marine biology and saltwater fish tanks, where this fish is from this climate and claiming that it's from a different climate or doing things from a different climate that have no business with that fish. That's kind of like a true false thing, whereas this is more subjective way to do things. So I really enjoyed working with them for that time. Since then, I've signed up with the Piano Tuning Guild. I'm excited to qualify for the test, for the registered piano technician test. I think that it's a really good idea to try to regulate piano tuners and try to get them to a certain standard. Whereas anybody can pick up a tuning hammer and that's fine, you can tune and you can learn how to tune, that's great, but to claim that you are a really great tuner without having taken some kind of standardized test to prove your skills and your knowledge, have something to work for and to work towards to better yourself, and to have a set, what do you call it, like a curriculum that you work towards, like a list of goals that you work towards. Like, this is what you need to know to consider yourself a competent piano technician. And it's also nice for clients who look around for piano technicians to say, yeah, this guy really knows what he's doing. So when he's working on my really nice piano, I want to call a registered piano technician versus just some guy with a tuning hammer. that could seriously damage the piano. Could is the key word. I mean, there's nothing wrong with hiring them if it's a poor piano or a lesser quality piano, and you're on a budget or something like that. There's nothing wrong with hiring them. You just might not want to hire them to work on your concert piano or your Steinway, or something that you've invested a lot of money in. You want to hire someone who really knows what they're doing. And again, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to say like those guys don't know what they're doing, because there are some piano technicians who aren't registered piano technicians who probably know what they're doing. But it's nice to have the assurity that they've passed a test, that they know how to tune pianos, they know how to repair them, they know what to look for, that, it's like a doctor, There might be people out there who can perform surgery, but you want the guy who knows, or the guy who you can put your confidence in and say, yeah, he's passed all of his tests and standardization knowledge, whatever. So, anyway, my impressions of the Piano Technician Guild are positive. I am excited to go back. I'm excited to work with them. I want to get my registered piano technician name, license, whatever you want to call it, certification. I'm excited to go back in the future. So, thanks.